Hello, hello, ladies. Happy, majestic, magical Monday. You ladies know the drill. I hope you got up, you prayed, you meditated, and you manifest your joy. Today, rather than call this Monday, we're going to call it Majestical Monday. So, I wanted to come on here, ladies, and just apologize for yesterday. I didn't do MOSAIC level Bible study 1. I'll be honest. I was exhausted. I actually overslept. Well, my daughter and I did some things. We took a little, moment to take care of some things for the boutique. And then we went to lunch. And then after lunch, we were so tired. So when we went to sleep, I overslept, ladies. I'm just going to be honest. So I apologize, but I hope that you renew your mind. Remember, it's not about someone giving you God or encouraging you only through them being in a place to give you God, but through your own relationship with God, you're going to renew your mind. So again, my apologies about yesterday. I missed you, ladies, but you're always in my prayers. And again, we are in John chapter 11. So if you haven't had a chance to actually look at that chapter and kind of read it, we're talking about Mary and Martha, the two sisters that lost their brother, and Jesus was their friend. And these ladies had expectations. And we're talking about how when we have expectations and they don't get met by people that we love, people that are close to us, sometimes that can be, very disappointing. It could cause emotional breakdowns. But again, sometimes it's not all about that person doing anything. Sometimes we have inner me that is the enemy from many years of things that you have gone through. So this month in March, we're talking all month about the inner me that might be the enemy on the inside that the enemy on the outside is using. So we also talked about in February love, because of course that was the month of love. So we talked about renewing our mind. We talked about knowing real love versus fake love. We talked about the giver of love. We talked about how love relates to renewing your mind, seeing yourself from a loving standpoint as the way God sees you, and the way he loved us so much that he gave Jesus to prove that love to us, but to make sure that we knew that there was unconditional love from our Creator. So by just kind of making sure we pile a holy sandwich, scars. But we're continuing that in March. We are actually going bolder in March. Kind of like my outfit I have on. I believe that was Thursday. Last Thursday. Maybe I'll repost it again, okay? But I want you to figure out, what am I saying? Because in these days, guys, I think it's so important that we understand the signs, okay? Not only from people to get that inner healing, because we need to know what the actions of someone else or what's in their mind. How can we discern that when we're having intimacy with God and he's teaching us to get the inner me and the enemy out of us, so that we can know that the enemy on the outside is the one that we're fighting and not necessarily people. So go back, look at that post, decipher what I was saying. I'm teaching you how to look deeper without me even speaking a word, without me even saying anything, because I believe in my heart that's how God is speaking to us. Again, Saturday, if you saw my post Saturday, guys, you saw me with my little ponytail on, you saw the fire truck, or maybe I talked about the fire truck. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. I probably need to post that. Scars. But I know that I gave you guys information on your voice has a choice. Okay. And then I talked about how so many voices trying to speak into us. You have to discern which one is the truth. And you don't do that by actually validating someone. You do it by going to have intimate time with God, reading your word, meditating, finding some time with God so he can speak into you. And then he'll confirm the word that someone is giving to you. It is so important, guys. I cannot stress how much God has been speaking to me to inform and to bring about a relevancy in hashtag God is thrifty, meaning it costs you nothing to get your healing. It's free. Jesus paid it all. But most of all, it's going to come by you renewing your mind, leveling up, and understanding that there are some things that even though you might think you're strong, your strength could be part of your healing that you need. Because remember, that could be the part where you won't let God in because you're so strong. You won't even allow him to show you a reflection of what you don't see because you're too, what's the word? I want to use it. You're too comfortable. Okay, you've gotten to a state that you don't want to change. So there's no renewing of your mind you think you need to do because you feel like, okay, I'm strong. This is me. This is how I am. I don't really care to hear all that. Well, again, a surrender is not a weakness. A surrender is a strength because it tells whoever you're fighting. Remember, if you're in a war and you run out of bullets, to surrender means, okay, I understand that I want to live and maybe we can negotiate peace here. Okay. So a surrender with God, it definitely means victory and it definitely means healing confirmed. So I just want to encourage you ladies, continue. Again, I apologize about yesterday, but I don't apologize because it was much rest and time with my daughter that I needed. And I just, I'm apologizing for not being consistent. Okay. For not pre-warning you guys or kind of letting you know or, whatever the case may be, because kingdom women, remember, we stand on integrity. We're women of our word. We roar, rebuke, overcome, take authority, rebuild, and renew our minds. So yesterday, I should have taken authority, okay, and given you guys a call or, kind of posted something and said, hey, it's canceled. But again, nobody's perfect, God. Grace, remember we talked about that sustainable grace. Okay, so I need that grace to sustain. And again, my apologies, but I will be here next Sunday. MOSAIC Movement Level Up Bible Study live, 5 p.m. We're still in John chapter 11. We're talking about Mary and Martha. We have not seen the full breaking because their brother is sick. And remember, Jesus just stayed 2 more days. And he said, he stayed 2 more days, not because he was trying to, be rude or ugly with them, but he knew the purpose. He says it. Go read that chapter, guys. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. I'm going to tell you the chapter, John chapter 11, and just read it and study it. I promise you it's a blessing. It'll take you every bit of maybe 25 minutes to read it. That could be your quiet time. Okay. That could be your level up time, your intimacy with God. So what we're going to start at is the fact that Jesus is now going to arrive. Okay. He's going to arrive because remember, he talks about, Jesus said he stayed 2 more days so that God can get the glory. He wanted that thing to be totally, he wanted the breaking to happen. Okay, so that they could get their breakthrough. But most of all, God could get the glory and make their mosaics again. Okay, or make their mosaic. So we're going to start there. We're going to start where Jesus is going to arrive on the scene. The brother is dead. The women are going through trauma. I mean, they are hurt. Okay, they are hurt. And we're going to see, how does Jesus handle this? How does he handle it from the side of compassion when you know someone is hurting? We want to be like Jesus. And how does he handle it from the side of truth? How does he handle it from the side of, making sure they understand, hey, you got to know who you're rolling with. Okay. You got to know that if I'm your friend and I'm a millionaire and you call me and ask me, to help you with your rent, not because you're being irresponsible, but because you really need my help. And there was a delay in me responding. Don't worry about late fees and all that stuff. I got you. Okay, I can make sure nobody kicks you out. Okay, so let's see how Jesus handles the fact that he didn't meet their immediate expectations, but he is going to meet their belief, and he is going to increase their faith, and he is going to make sure that God gets the glory out of this. And sometimes, guys, when we know people that are going through pain, we have to be careful that we're not trying to get the glory that God is trying to get. So sometimes we have to get out of their way, and we got to continue to pray, and we got to continue to check on them, love them, but we cannot get a relationship with Christ for people. And that's what else we're teaching in the Mosaic Level Up Bible Study. I'm leveling you up, ladies, making sure you understand that your healing is up to you. We have to be crawlers. Again, Mark chapter 5, verse 33, the woman with the issue of blood, she crawled. She didn't care about what people thought. She knew that she had tried everything, and she knew Jesus was on her block, and she wanted her healing. So Mosaic Level Bible Study is about a woman that understands, I don't need you to do it for me. I just need you to let me know Jesus is on my block. I need you to let me know that he did it for you, and you know he did it for you. And you tell me the truth and don't lie to me. And with that in mind, just let me know Jesus is on my block and I'm crawling. I don't need you to come knock at my door and say, hey, come on. I'm going to get out of my house. I'm going to crawl through the crowd. I'm going to take the little bit that I can get, and I can believe that I'll be healed. Because if he did it for her, he'll do it for me. Remember, 2021, God is coming after the one. He's leaving the 99. I'm the one. Are you the one? Okay, ladies, let's level up. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here, ladies. It rained here in Houston, Texas. I kind of took a little breeze day. I'm running some errands now. Just felt like being a little extra. Y'all know me. And scars, no, beautiful pieces. So I just threw on my little MOSAIC MOO. I'm going to post some pictures of it, guys. Really, really pretty. Put a little flower in my head. It rained here, so I brought the sunshine. I am the sunshine. Remember, Jesus says we are the light because we're like him. So anyway, remember God, guys. Remember God. Yeah, remember God. But remember, guys, God is thrifty. It costs you nothing to manifest your joy and to give someone else a joy. So I want to encourage you to, first of all, take care of yourself. Make sure that you have joy, because you can't give somebody something you don't have. And if your cup is empty, if you don't have it, then go to the real resource. The real source that is the resource, the renewal source, the rebuild source. He's the of everything, even the resurrection okay? So I love you guys. I love you to roar in pieces. I have to get off of here. I got to go pump gas. I got to go run some errands. I'm still working on a piece for a client, and I got some other projects going on. So I'm kind of in and out of Instagram this month. I'm not posting as much, and when I do, it's random. Or maybe when I do, I'm just throwing a bunch of posts up there, y'all, just to kind of, stay interactive with you guys. This is social media. So I'm trying to be social as much as I can, but I'm not overwhelming myself. Remember, they're my expectations, and you accept me as I am, and I accept you as you are, because we got real love here on the Mosaic movement. So anywho, ladies, I'm going to get off of here. I got to pump gas. People waiting for the gas pump. They probably saying, what this woman doing? I'm doing me. Who going to check me, boo? Okay. I'm not going to act like that. Scars. But anyway, God is thrifty, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And remember, don't you run from your roar. Run to your roar. I love you to roar in pieces. I love you guys. I'm going to post some pictures of my little look, ladies. Okay, I love my little MOSAIC MOO. My daughter found it at the thrift store. And, of course, I'm rocking it because I love it. It's comfortable. It's cute. If you not rocking your MOSAIC MOO, I don't know what mood you in. I really don't. I don't know what's wrong with you. But you know what? DM me. We'll get you right. $10. Remember, come and see me. Mosaic La Maison. If you're in Houston, 8449 West Belford, Suite 328. I'll get you right. Come and see me, ladies. Nothing over $10. So I'll be, I guess, waiting for you, or maybe expecting you. Yeah, I'll be expecting you. I love you, ladies. I love you to roar in pieces. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night.